Alrighty, and so our first game of the evening is Vagrant. And Vagrant is going to be releasing March of this year. I think it's March 20th that is going to release. So we are playing the beta version of this. And do keep in mind that this is a preview of the game, so the footage you see here may or may not be in the full release when it comes out in March. And thank you, Dan, for the raid. I appreciate you all for stopping on that. Vagrant is going to be coming out March the 20th of this year. And if you like what you see of the game, you can use exclamation point GOTC. Or if you are watching this as a VOD on YouTube, then the information for the game will be in the description box below the video. And I do want to take the time to thank the developers of Vagrant for reaching out to me and providing me with the code for the game to play on tonight's stream. Now, like I said, because this is a preview of the game, we're going to play at least a minimum of... because that is driving me nuts. We're going to play at least a minimum of 15 minutes. It says that the developers recommend you play this with a controller, and yet I don't know if it's not picking up my controller because, again, I don't have an Xbox controller. I'm using a PlayStation 4 controller. I do not have an Xbox controller. So I just tried it to see if I could get the game to run. But on this screen, it didn't do anything. So what I will do is I will plug in the controller again and see if once we get into the actual game it works. If it does not work, then I guess we will go back to keyboard and mouse, or we will put this one on the back burner. So, and I mean, I get it why the developers would not program for a PlayStation. Okay, this is a cutscene. Why developers would not program for a PlayStation 4 controller or a PlayStation controller on PC. Because usually most people who play games on PC with the controller tend to use an Xbox controller, you know. But with my situation, all I have is a PS4 controller, so. But it does seem to work, so. Okay. Okay. Fate has written a great war into the pages of history for the Armlys. Vagrant must restore power to this corrupt war gate in order to return home to his clan. This war gate requires 5 superior energy ores to activate. It is recommended that new players view the in-game beginner's guide. Okay. Okay. Okay, so maybe this is like the level. You will traverse to another planet in the solar system. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, grab that. Oh, that doesn't seem very promising. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay, so now we're getting some type of... Oh, I think that's the orb we need. Old relic. I didn't get to read that. Okay. Oh, that must have been health, but it looks like we're at full health, so... Okay. Okay. Uh, and so this game was actually created with Godot as well. So... Okay. This is Bodox, your health and main resource required to use skills. Suspended energy. The core use of this is to recharge your energy bar. Okay, so one of the issues that I'm seeing already is like it tells you what's going on, um, but it doesn't like exactly. It doesn't exactly tell you how to access those things, and okay. So, and they want you to pretty much, game, hello. And they pretty much want you to kind of read the beginner's guide or look up the controls in the menu. Also, that's a little strange with the whole. That was a little strange with the whole. You have to, instead of the game kind of like coming back up, you have to load it. That's a little strange for me. Usually, in most games, when you die, you expect to kind of like respawn. Or if they're gonna do that, it should maybe say game over, reload game, instead of load game, It's just, it's kind of a little strange, that's all. Oh, like, that's cool. Because I guess the white energy orbs that you see up top is also your health. So, let's see. And, okay, so that did that. That reloaded. it gave us another one of those. Okay. Would love to be able to kind of have a range type weapon, like not like it just being kind of like temporary though, like because right now for me the controls feel a little clunky, so because like I said, it does say that the developers recommend that you play with the controller. I am currently playing this with a PS4 controller. So keep that in mind. Okay. But yeah, it looks like this energy is both not only. Okay, now that's a cool mechanic there. Oh, okay. Okay, well, that's actual. Okay, what does this do? Okay, well. And this was made using Godot, so. Or Godot. It might be, I think it's pronounced Godot, not Godot. I always pronounce it Godot because that's how it's actually spelled, but I think it's pronounced Godot. Okay. So we can't even go here. Okay. Do that. Okay. Oh, well. That happened. Well, that happened. Yeah. So, uh, yeah, that happened. And so that was a little taste of Vagrant. Again, this is coming out on March the 20th. So if you like what you saw of the game, you can use, and you are here in the Twitch chat with us this evening, you can use exclamation point GOTC. And that is going to bring up a Google Doc of all the games that I am playing for this week. Of course, if you are watching this as a VOD on YouTube, then the information for the game is going to be in the description box below the video. And as always, I like to take the time to thank the developers and publishers of Vagrant for providing me with a free copy of the game to play on tonight's stream.